Well, I went to an ATTA conference in Chile, and on our pre-adventure met Rosandi, and she introduced me to Emma. And I met a lot of people that worked in Macedonia, but Rosandi said, no, you really need to work with Emma. She's very reliable, she can get things done, she knows how to make a really good trip for you. So on that recommendation, I met Emma in Chile, and then when I came back to the Adventure Next in Ohrid, it was easy, and it was great to see her. It was like seeing an old friend. It was, we'd seen each other halfway around the world, and now here we are again in Macedonia. In Chile, Rosandi and I were on a mountain bike trip, and I'm not a very good mountain biker. I'm really more of a road biker. So she was. So. You just get to know each other. You can't help. You're riding through really tough terrain. You're having a hard day, and you make really close bonds with people when you're on a trip like that. When you're on an adventure trip, that's just what happens to the women who are on my trips. Emma has just been great. She's so, I'm on the East Coast of the United States, so I'm 6 hours earlier. So I'll send her an email at 5 o'clock my time, and I know it's 11 o'clock her time, and I get an email right back. And I was like, if I can get a response like that, while we're just exchanging emails trying to figure out a trip, I mean, that's fantastic. Of course I want to work with someone like that who's so dedicated, because I'm the same way. I have my own business. I totally understand what it's like to be a woman and own your own business, and that's really cool to be working with another woman here in Macedonia. I have to say, in the United States, I don't think it's more difficult to be a woman, but you have a lot, you're juggling a lot of responsibilities. I mean, Emma has children. She has a family. I don't have children, but I'm in charge of a lot of staff. I have to make sure we pay the bills every day. So it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of weight on my shoulders. I love Macedonia. It's way more beautiful than I imagined. I didn't know it was so mountainous. I didn't know all the historic monasteries everywhere. I didn't know the history of Macedonia like I do now, and the importance of it in the history of all of Europe. And how it pertains to the United States. I mean, it was Europeans that really founded the U.S. And I really want to spread that information to Americans, because we don't know. We don't know what's here. You think of Europe, and it's expensive, and there's a lot of tourists, and it's busy. And here you've got this whole eastern part of Europe. You've got the Balkans that are really undiscovered. I run bicycle tours, so the terrain is gorgeous. There's no traffic, there are open roads, there's nature, there's wildlife, and you can't get that in a lot of places anymore. It's really nice.